Introduction. Hospitality is mainly considered as the act of being hospitable. It is also termed as the relationship between the visitor or guest and the host. In general, hospitality is defined as the practice of creating and offering important and distinctive customer services to a guest. Hospitality industry is an industry that depends on the ability of income earners to spare a portion of their earnings during their leisure time. This industry is served by such service industries as transport, tourism, restaurants, lodgings, and events planning. The hospitality industry is connected to many segments which provide food services as well as accommodation. Although the hospitality industry has attained a high rate of growth, nonetheless, the industry is facing some challenges such as antisocial behavior. Like any other industry, the hospitality sector has to operate under the correct norms expected in business. One of the strategies is to improve on the process of training, hiring, and retaining their employees in a bid to avoid brain drain in the industry. The hospitality industry can make the inner city an area to grow, and this can be achieved by increasing tourist attraction sites in the area. This report examines on how the hospitality industry can energize the inner city area, especially after a number of antisocial behavior. The aim is to try and streamline the industry. It will help the city from being disturbed and choked, getting rid of unwanted malpractices. Discussion. To have a hospitality and tourism industry that will be of help to the inner city, it needs to be effective and self-regulatory. The industry needs proper investment both from the government and the private sector. It's evident that the government gets a lot of revenue from the tourism and hospitality industries. Investment should be done through proper funding, research, and core management. When we research, we devise ways by which we will approach problems and weaknesses facing us. The hospitality industry will energize the inner city through proper core management. Proper management calls for responsibility, and this is a way we can use to ensure that players are sound and realistic. Customer service and orientation is supposed to be employed. In addition, it is a way by which we redefine the hospitality industry, giving it a new sense of life. The industry needs a strategic approach in terms of equity and skills. The right skills and equity bring about the professionalism that is needed for desirable tourism. In addition, it brings about discipline that helps in streamlining the industry. A good environment ensures that an industry is able to run well with proper ethics. The inner city needs to be a favorable environment that ensures good business thrives. It will also help the industry to promote itself and their customers, which will pave way for sound business to take place. Growth of hospitality industry also involves the increase of tourism sites and leisure areas due to the increase in population. Leisure sites should be increased to avoid people overcrowding in an area and hence are not able to enjoy themselves. People should have a variety of areas to choose from according to their tastes and preferences. In addition, the leisure sites should be well maintained and monitored. For example, if there are buildings, they should be painted and the benches should be well maintained. At the leisure or tourism site, security should be maintained. People or the visitors of the site should be assured that they are secure. This will make them visit the site frequently and at their own pressure. Industry partnership and growth of other related business is important for positive development. It will ensure that there is effectiveness in the provision of choice, price variability, and flexibility. Conclusion. Every country should develop its hospitality industry because it encourages economic growth and development. This is mostly achieved through its various segments, which include hotels, accommodation, traveling, and tourism. Therefore, each government should try and preserve its tourism and hospitality industry. These industry needs to be energized for it to bring desirable tourism. It needs investment both by the private sector and the government. We are supposed to ensure that there is a positive policy environment through funding, policy research, and core management. It's vital that we build the industry capability by improving our air access. In addition, it will help to improve our distribution channels and hence communicate with an impact. For desirable tourism, there is need for a strategic approach. We need to develop new signature experiences that give people a new approach by which to improve hospitality. There is need for provision of choice, price variability, and industry partnership. For effectiveness, it is vital that we have collective responsibility and create a sense of belongingness to the customers and players. You can find this and many other essay samples on our website studycorgi.com.